Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this webinar today on email integration and overview in Zoho CRM. All right, and while customer service relationship is an important aspect of running a business, it can often become overwhelming due to the extensive amount of work involved. Am I right? We must always ensure that we are keeping in touch with our customers through mails or maybe over the phone and a lot more other channels so we don't miss out important leads or the potential deals. In the meantime, it is also crucial for us to stay on top of our projects. Sometimes such multitasking may show downside effects on the overall functioning of the business. So here, Zoho CRM aims to make the process easier for you to provide undivided attention to your customers. So this can be done with multiple features under one platform that you have it in your Zoho CRM account. So collectively, all these features what we're going to discuss today can help you a great deal in enhancing communication with your customers. Right, so this is Ramya here from Zoho's webinar team, your host for today's session. Right, just before we move forward, let's take care of a few basic things. If you have any questions during the course of the webinar, feel free to type them on the questions box and I'll be happy to help you getting them answered. I'm also recording this session, so we will send you out a follow-up email with the recorded version for your future reference. Post the webinar for further help. You can always drop a mail to support@eu.zohocrm.com. And for the demo purpose, I'm using the Enterprise Edition. We do have the other edition that I'll show you at the end of the webinar. I'll be running few quick polls in between the sections if required. For more updates, you can always connect with us on X handle where you can simply mention @Zoho CRM. Right, so without much delay, let's get into the session. This particular session is going to get you an idea on how you can actually get started with the email integration and the benefits of using it and the different types of email integration that we have for you and how you can have your email integrated with Zoho CRM. We'll also have a dedicated Q&A session at the end to ensure all the questions are being answered before we leave the webinar today. Right. So to start with, we need to understand what we refer to email integration. Am I right? So what is email integration? Email integration refers to the process of connecting your email account with Zoho CRM so you can enhance the functionality, streamline workflows, and even improve the productivity. So this integration allows emails to be synced, managed, and utilized within the context of the integrated system, providing various benefits depending on the specific use cases. So, we've been talking about the uses. Let's have a quick check on the benefits of this integration in place. CRM here benefits greatly from the email integration as it allows emails to be automatically linked to the customer records where you can send, receive emails, and track the email status and even check the history of the emails in one place. So, this also provides a comprehensive view of customer interaction, enabling better customer relationship management, personalized communications, and timely follow-ups. End of the day, that's what we look for, correct? So this automation improves productivity by reducing manual tasks and ensuring timely action. So to put it in simple words, integrating email with Zoho CRM enhances operational efficiency, improves customer engagement, and supports informed decision by leveraging comprehensive customer data and streamlined communication process. So when we talk about email integration, there are going to be a number of options that comes up, correct? So with Zoho CRM, we have got you a couple of options, IMAP and the POP3. So Zoho CRM supports integrations with external email partners, providers using these two options. You can connect your existing email account, which could be your Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, Zoho Mail, to your CRM, Zoho CRM account with just a click. This integration enables automatic email syncing, logging, and tracking of interactions without leaving the CRM interface. Right. So before we talk about the IMAP and the POP3 integrations, I'd like to understand what email platform do you currently use? Is that like Gmail, Outlook, Zoho Mail, Yahoo, or the other domains? All right. So before we talk about the integration, how we could integrate it, we need to understand the difference between the two. So we'll be able to select the one what that is going to suit. Correct? So let's understand the difference between the IMAP and the POP3. So the IMAP just stands for the Internet Message Access Protocol. On the other hand, POP stands for the Post Office Protocol. So these are the commonly used protocols for retrieving emails from a mail server to the client device like computers, smartphones, tablets, and a lot more. So let's understand the difference. IMAP is a server-centric approach designed to keep emails stored on the mail server. When a user access their email client, that could be like your Outlook or the Zoho Mail or other domain, they are essentially viewing the emails stored on the server. Whereas the POP3 is going to be like client-centric approach. It is simply because it downloads the emails from the server to the client's device. When you're using your mobile phone or computers, a copy of the email would be downloaded. So once downloaded, emails are typically removed from the server, and that depends on the client settings. And then when it comes to the synchronization, IMAP synchronizes email action like read, delete, move between the client and the server. Changes made on one device, let's say on the mobile phone. So marking an email on the smartphone, marking an email as read reflects on the other devices connected to the same IMAP account. So let's say if you're checking in your computers or laptops, yes, once it has been marked red on your smartphones, it would reflect there on the same on the other devices. And here on the POP3, that doesn't actually synchronize the email actions with the server. So actions taken on one device, let's say deleting an email, doesn't affect the other devices connected on the same POP3. And finally, when it comes to the organization, IMAP allows you to manage large volume of emails without downloading them locally and lets you to organize them on your mail server. But it is quite opposite to POP3. Yes, it doesn't allow organizations of your emails. And choosing between the IMAP and POP3 purely depends on your specific email management requirements. Let's say it could be like based on the device usage pattern or offline access requirement or the preference of storing the emails maybe like locally or on the server. So based on your requirement, you can choose IMAP or a POP3 integration, but the most recommended one would be like IMAP integration. So with that understanding, we now want to move forward to take the next step of configuring the email. Right. So by default, all the users with standard or let's say the administrator profile can set up the IMAP or the POP3 accounts unless the admin has disabled the email chat settings in the profile. So to start with, you need to select the setup channels, email configuration, and then get to the email tab and click on the get started. So from there, you'll be able to choose your email provider. So once that is set, you can just type in your credentials and now you can just move forward importing your filters. So, or you can also set it later. So once that is set, the configuration will get start. And once it is done, you will be able to have your email synced with the CRM. And while we talk about the email sharing settings, by default, it would be set as private. However, you can change it to public or customize it to the record level. And let's have a quick check. So right there in this particular account, I have just set it ready. So let's get to the emails and email configuration and the email tab. So which lets you to have the configuration. So I've just configured the Gmail account. So you can just find the configuration working. Sync type, sync status is completed. And by default, it would be set as private. However, I can change it to public or customize it to the record level. And the server details would get auto-populated. Maybe we can just give it a try. So right there, I have one more account for the demo. And let's get to the setup page. Channels, email, get started. Let's say if you're using Outlook, you can select the Outlook or Zoho Mail, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, or any other mails app. And right there, you can just select one, and right there you find the IMAP or the POP3 integrations. And for this, again, I'm just going to use the Gmail. So it is IMAP or not. And then we move forward, just provide selecting the email account. So since this has been already, I have given the credentials, it just takes me to the sign up options. Otherwise, you can just provide the details and now you hit on continue. So the sync is initiated. So once this is done, you'll be able to import the email filters. So if you have it handy, you can just import it or you can also skip it. And now you can find the configuration status and the sync status is yet to start. And by default, as I mentioned earlier, the email sharing information is set as private. However, you can change it to the others. And right there, the server details would get auto filled. So it's as easy as it, you will be able to have your email integrated with your CRM. All right. How do we have this email sorted? And that is when we have got you the next option, sales inbox. So once you set up the IMAP integration, emails can sit and appear in the sales inbox organized into different folders to make them easier to find. Yes, sales inbox is a personal assistant that saves time and effort by categorizing emails into leads and contacts, not in CRM, and conversation with your colleagues, not just that, the emails that you receive from your potential customers. With a spontaneous sorting of emails into various sections like this, dividing the work related emails into columns based on the data that we get from Zoho CRM, mailboxes are freed from clutter and meaningless communications. Am I right? Not just that, sales inbox highlight the important emails through segregation, so thereby helping you to scale down the amount of time a salesperson would normally spend in sifting through his emails looking for a customer account. So important deals can thus be closed faster while you can just simply get to the deals column and find the emails. Not just that, Sales Inbox also solves the problem of going back to Zoho CRM for adding a lead or a contact or assigning new deals or tasks after receiving an email from the likely customer. All this can be done from the Sales Inbox window. So right there, you can find the one. And let's get to the setup page. Sales Inbox. So you'll find the emails that you have received. not in CRM. And in case if I would like to add them as my leader or contact, I can just add them as a leader or contact. And now for this, you'll be able to add your tasks. So that's all that we have added. Now you'll be able to add the deal values, also add activities, and all that would be added to the particular record that you have in your CRM system. So till then, we have seen how you can actually get started with the email integration. We just understood about the different email integration options like IMAP and POP3, and also what would happen when you have the email integration using the IMAP. So there you find the sales inbox that can help you out to segregate your emails. And before we move forward, I'd like to make sure is everything clear so far. There be any questions? Perfect. Thank you so much. At any point of time you feel a little difficult to follow the pace, please let me know on the questions box. Sales inbox here comes up with 4 default views. So it segregates emails into these 4 views, the 4 sections. All right. So when we send mails to several customers from our CRM, it becomes increasingly difficult to keep a track of uh, each individual activities on the mail. Am I right? So you might get questions like customers, did the customer open the mail? Or did the customer click the links that we have sent? Or let's say if the email has gone unopened, what could be the reason? And for all those questions being answered, here we have got you the email insights. The answer to these questions on the performance of your email will help you to determine whether your efforts are in the right direction and enable you to plan further emailing efforts. So, email insights and Zoho CRM makes us information available to you easily. So, as a part of the email insights, you'll be able to monitor email response contextually, use email status to filter records, gather email analytics, and track the email template performance. And now wonder how you can actually get this enabled. So just you need to get to the setup page, channels, email intelligence, and right from there you can just enable the email insights. So right there, when we just get into the leads module and select a record, you'll find the email insights right there, the status. So all this is based on the email insights option. So let's get to the setup page. Email, email intelligence, and right there you can find the one. Now, so you'll also be able to filter the records based on the email insights. Let's say the bounced emails. So based on the latest email status, you'll be able to filter the record, not just the bounced ones, but you can also get to know about the open ones clicked, open and not responded. So based on this, you will be able to plan your nourishing strategies. Not just this, you'll also be able to get your template analytics. Templates here can get rid of you from the tedium of drafting mails. So right there, under customization, you find the templates option. So templates can be built for any specific module and can be triggered when you send out, or let's say automate the workflow rules. And right there you'll be able to select the module to which you would like to have this created, and then you can choose from the pre-designed list of choices, or you can also use the HTML or the plain text. So right there we have got the options to bring in your details, say like the name, which can be added. So with the merge fields, you'll be able to add the details. And not just that, you'll also be able to bring in the URLs like web URL, email, or the consent form link, data, Zoho forms that you have created, or maybe like the Zoho webinar registration link, all that in place. And while you try to save, you can save it immediately or save it to the drafts review and save that later on. And once this has been created, you will be able to check their status. So right there you find the analytics. So this gives you an idea like the open closed rate, the open and click rate, the version, the number of version it has taken, all that in place. And then comes the sales signals. Signals feature in Zoho CRM provides you the real-time notification from your leads, contacts, or the potential customers. So you can just keep track of the interactions across various channels and follow up with them from one central space, and that's going to be your CRM account. Signals improve the timely communication and enables you to have a quick follow-up with your leads and contacts and close deals smartly. So right there, you will find the signals. So you can get to know whether the email has been read, bounced, we have received a forwarded mail, and you can just find all those in place. So we have opened the mail. So the mail that has been sent on all those being opened, and to have this enabled for different medium, you can get to the settings, and right there you find the different services and the signals. So you can just have this enabled for different medium like Zoho CRM or the internal chat application Zoho Click. And stay on top of your communication process. And with that, we get to the end of the session. So to conclude, integrating email with Zoho CRM is not just a technological approach or upgrade, but it is an strategic enhancement that drives efficiency, improves communication, and fosters better customer relationship. So by leveraging those CRM's email integration capabilities, yes, businesses can achieve greater productivity, accuracy, insights, paving way for sustained growth and success.